All right, guys, a highlight for the last day of the week. Last day of the month is, I believe, Monday or Tuesday, and there's been quarter end, month end buying. Albeit today, that's come off. The month end stuff, along with the stimulus, the relief package, has been baked in, and they rallied the last 3 days, and then today the problem with the House maybe not voting on it as cleanly as the markets want. They're debating it tonight, Friday night. So we're going to know a lot more on Sunday morning than we know Sunday than we know when they reopen than we know right now. So the market to me is, open up week. We're right around where we opened in these S&Ps. And I've been saying right along, if you are lower on price and you're not finding buyers, then price is not cheap. Just because a lower price doesn't mean it's cheap. So the market's running out of time to find the buyers to send it up, to pull up the slack from being down 700-800 in the Dow cash or down 75 points in these S&Ps. You're running out of time to really stick it to any kind of shorts. I just put it in my own perspective. Would you want to go into the weekend with all the unknowns long? And the question would be no, unless you knew something. I don't know anything. I don't know if there's going to be some sort of big optimistic positive news that comes down the wire that the markets are going to open up Sunday, 1,000 higher in the Dow. Don't know. But without that, I think the market's going to be apprehensive to go into the weekend with all the uncertainty, not seeing really a peak, not seeing a flat in Italy. It's going to be hard pressed to go in. And so what we've been showing and using a lot more for simplicity are these charts that show big buyers and big sellers and icebergs and where longs and shorts puke. And not to get into the details of it, but it's just like what's happening right now. Big seller comes in, should go down. When you don't, you go up. And that's exactly what happened above them. So it's not, try not to be rocket scientists. You got two sellers that come in right in here and here, and they got to stay below it to maybe be bearish, and they do. Then this seller comes in, they get above it, and they rally. That's the highlight, because that's what we're going through time and time again, sequence to sequence, building out the story, using and reading order flow in real time to say what should happen, what does happen, and why didn't it happen. So when I talk to people and say stop looking for the right answers and start looking for the right questions, that's the right question. Number one, why didn't this happen? Now you'll find the right answers. But you got to put yourself in that position. Order flow is a big buzz phrase in the industry for many years. Most people teach it with too much complexity, too many numbers, too many what ifs. One question, why didn't it go up? Why didn't it go down? It should have. Very important. And there's other stuff, iceberg order flow that could be used with order flow and magnets and longs and shorts puking. The whole idea of why positions dictate direction. When you empty out a position, you could go. If a boat has too many people in it, it's going to sink. And then you throw off a bunch of people, it's going to float. Crowded boats, crowded rooms, crowded trades. That's the dynamic of the markets. And I think people often don't know step one of market dynamics, but they want to learn to trade it way down in step 5. And that's the mistake, is they don't understand market dynamics. Then I did a nice video on YouTube, and I hope you guys subscribe to YouTube so that we can get over 1,000. I can do some live videos. I can't do live videos on YouTube until I'm over 1,000. It's growing, but make sure you subscribe. But I did a nice video on steps, and I want to just tell you that if you want to trade step 4, but you don't know what 1, 2, and 3 are, you're not going to trade step 4. If you want to drive a car, but you don't know what a brake pedal is, you're not going to drive a car. So you're not only going to know what a brake pedal is, you got to be instinctively be able to jump on it, know where your mirrors are, know that you just checked it, and the goof in front of you slams on his brakes, you scoot over into the lane where there's nobody there because you're aware of your surroundings. Now you don't hit the guy, you don't make it an uncomfortable situation, and you're a better driver. If you weren't paying attention, you hit him. If you weren't paying attention, maybe you just skid and almost hit him and scare everybody. If you're paying attention, you scoot over calmly to the blind spot area that nobody's there. Or you're me and just say, I don't care if anybody's there, I'm going to run over them. No, but always keeping your awareness, knowing 1, 2, and 3 in order to diligently react to 4. Diligently react to 4. And understand that if they start pressing this thing down into the close or into the last hour or two, it's because prices were on sale, but nobody was buying. Hey, let's lower this rack of T-shirts 25% off. Well, nobody's buying it. 50% off. Nobody's buying it. Just charge $1.
3E.
So at some point, that's how the markets trade, not necessarily that extreme. But if this 25 area, 30 isn't cheap or it doesn't attract buyers, it means it's not cheap. Got to find lower prices. All in understanding market dynamics. So I'm going to do another look for an email, some respect, to join the Sunday night opens I've been doing. Try to go over information that we didn't have on Friday, but we're going to have on Sunday. Maybe have a doctor, Steve, in to give us a little bit of an update how things are going in the greater New York area. Things are getting tougher there. We wish everybody safety or speedy recovery. A speedy peak is what we're looking for our Italian friends and European friends and the hot spots here in the U.S. Everything is, teetering here. We got to get on the other side of the teeter and come out better than before. But again, like I say, don't pay attention to the happy talkers or the gloom and doom talkers. Stay down the middle. There's some fear that's reasonable. There's some fear that's unreasonable. Manage your risk before you take it. Do the simple things, and I think that we'll all be fine. And good chance we could have a V-shaped recovery, but we just got to find a turn somewhere and some optimism. Good luck. Stay safe. Have an awesome weekend.